Hi guys, hope you're all well. I've got something really exciting to share with you today. A good clay friend has been working on something for a while, and I've had the prototypes and not been able to tell you, and it's drove me mad. And she's releasing them today on her website. And I'm really chuffed to have been involved. It's just been, you know, a bit of a process, but she's got there, bless her, and I'm really pleased for her. So I'm going to show you what she's made, and I just want to say for the record, guys, Sarah sent me these to try as prototypes. I haven't physically bought them, they were gifted, if you like. I just thought I'd add that in because I like to be honest with you guys. But yeah, look at these. I'll just bring them in. Yeah, mine are a bit grubby, guys. I've been playing with them. Just going to bring them in, give you a little quick look at them. And I've already had quite a number of plays with them. Oh, I'm going to run out of space, and that one I'll just stack that, and then we've got these. Oh, throwing them around. And if you haven't sussed it out already, the Mokume Gane cutters, aren't they brilliant? I mean, Sarah contacted me way back early on in the year to say she had this idea and would I test some prototypes for her. So yours might look, if you do order some, guys, might look slightly different. Maybe just slightly different, but the pattern will be the same. It's because I've got the prototypes. Right, so I'll just go through each one of them and show you what you can do, because obviously I've been playing with them. So this is this pattern, just kind of Sarah's probably named them. Obviously I don't know what she's named them, but this is like a really abstract, funky abstract, and there's a piece I did with it, and these are just some of the little samples I made for Sarah. So that's that one. I'll do the circle one next, because this one's really interesting. Obviously you could just push it into your slab and get this circle, you know, maybe stick a star in the middle or something, but I used it like this. So I pushed it in on that side and then on that side, and got this cool Mokume pattern. And then this is one of my favourites. And I did this with this one. It's got a lot of translucent in this, guys, so you'll not see the depth, but it does give a really funky pattern. And then this is the tight zigzag, so you get a really good effect with that. Really well defined, isn't it, the pattern? And this is the wider zigzag. And as you can see here, I've used a little star plunger. Again, I don't know what Sarah's going to call these. I've just been calling them push pins, but she'll have a name for them. So they're the cutters, and then there will be a few more shapes of these, guys. I just got these as my prototype. So we've got a square end, a cross, which you can see on this one, and I think I used the square end as well in that. And then there's a star, which you can see on this one, and then this is just a circle one, which I don't think I used that on any of my samples. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you these first, and then I'm going to maybe use two of my favourites. Not that you should have favourites, but I do have favourites. I'm just going to do a quick Mokume Gane, and this is these two are my favourites, to be fair. Sorry, Sarah. But they're all very good. They're all really cool. So I'm just going to do you guys a quick Mokume Gane and show you how these work. And if you know Sarah's cutters by now, I've just got a square one here. They're very ergonomic, they're very chunky, they're not flimsy, and she's made these the same way. Obviously they haven't got sharp bottoms, guys, because you need to be able to push the pattern through, don't you? So I suppose we should call them pushers rather than cutters. But yeah, I'm just going to use these two today. And I'm just going to use some bits of scrap clay I've got lying up around, guys, so I'll just do a metallic. So I've got some copper there to make it pop. I've got some hematite metallic. I've got a bit of silver here. I've got, trust me, to have everything wrapped in cling film before I've started. This is just silver, and these are all just Cernit metallic, guys. That's the silver, and I'm just going to use some pearl as well. Instead of using a white clay, I thought I'd use a bit of this pearl up. So I'm just going to, oh, cat fluff, I'm just going to go and condition myself a little bit of these, not too much. We're not going to make a great stack, and then we'll come and do the Mokume with the cutters or pushers, whatever you want to call them. So I'll go and get these conditioned, and I'll see you in a min. Okay, guys, I've got my colours, got my copper, hematite, silver and pearl, and I'm just, these are on a 0, by the way, guys, and I'm just going to cut 2 squares out of each stack. Like I said, we're not going to make a massive block. I just wanted to kind of do a nice Mokume, a simple one. Just using the cutters, obviously. So I'll just cut 2 squares of each out. Oh, nearly done. Just move them bits. There we go. Okay. Just get these scraps away. So, what shall we do? I'll do black on the bottom, I think. Oh, silver. I don't know. I'll do silver, copper, white and hematite. Silver, well, mix this one up. I'll do silver, hematite, copper and white on that one. Let's mix them up a bit. I just make sure that they're, and I'm going to do the usual, guys, because these are on a 0, so I'll just give them a roll out. And then I'll, oh, cut and stack. And these are little blocks, guys. You know, you can do them as big as you want. You can see there the pattern I've got. I might do 3 on this one. Just making sure it rolls out even. And I think I will do this one 3 times, just to get a bit of difference between the 2 stacks. Just give it a little roll. Just get that one about the same size. Okay, let's do that one with the white on top. And I think I'll do that one with the black on top, just so we can see a difference. Right, I'm going to use this one on this one. And let's just push that through, and I'll just give it a little wiggle. I'm just going to push it a little bit more, guys. The good thing with these is they're that sturdy, especially with my hands. You can really get in. So that's that one. I'll just bring that back together a bit, and I may just use my little square peg and put a couple of holes in, just for a bit of interest, like so. We just put that one out of the way, and then let's have a look what bit of pattern we want to pick up with this one. I think maybe there would be good. So I'm just going to firmly push this down, just giving it a wiggle as I go, and there's our pattern done. It's that easy, guys. I'm just going to bring my blocks in because my hands are a bit sore today, guys, so just going to bring my square pairs in to get this to go back together. Oh, let's give them a little roll. Should be perfect now. I'll just give this one another little roll. There we go. Okay. These should be okay now. And let's just give them a little slice and see what happens. Ooh, look at that. That looks really cool, doesn't it? Let's give this one a slice. And that's that one. Really funky. Excuse me. Right, I think what I will do is these 2 pieces here, I'll just pop them to one side a second. I think I'll give these a little roll. Just to get them even, and then I'll go and pass them through the pasta machine to get them an even thickness. I'll probably do it on a 2, guys, and then I'll do a bit of backing clay with a texture on the back. So I'll just be back in a sec. Okay guys, sorry, I was just getting some cuts out while I was at it. Here's my 2 pieces. I've put them through on a number 2, and I've done a backing on my texture mat on a number 2. I'm just going to give these a little burnish, and then we'll transfer them to the backing sheet. They are pretty smooth with them going through the pasta machine, but I just want to make sure that that surface is lovely and smooth. There we go. Where's my other blade? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's just bring this in so you can see what I'm actually doing. We'll pop that there. Come on, sit down. There we go. And I'll just bring the paper in again and just give them another little burnish, just to make sure they're adhered to that back sheet. There we go. Let's get this backing sheet off now. And I'm just going to do some simple shapes for these guys. So I've got this little one here, and I've just got this kind of pebble shape here. Did I just drop a dint in that? No, I didn't. Right, let's find a funky spot for this one. Oh, got a bit of clay stuck. I think that's cool. Okay. There's that one. Now then. It's hard trying to decide what part of the pattern you want to catch in. I think that will be good. Didn't go through that very well, did I? There we go. Let's just get this out of the way. So I've got this little one. Let's make sure there's no crumbs on the edges, as usual. I'm just going to pop, or should I do that one? No, I think I'll keep this one flat. I'll pop this one onto this. Let's grab a bit of paper, pop that down. I'll just get this one, just checking for crumbs again, guys. You know, sooner it go in as tidy as possible, then it's least work when it comes out. Oh, let's pop this one on. just give it a slight curve. I'm just softening those edges with my finger a little bit. Not that they're sharp, but you know what I mean. Just giving that edge a little bit of a soften. There we go. So that's that one. Let me just check this one over. Yep, great. Right, I'll pop these in the oven, guys, and I'll see you when they're baked. See you in a minute. Hi guys, we're done. There's the little whatever shape it is. I never know what the shape's called, guys. I'm actually going to use it that way. The metallic's lovely. I haven't sanded these, guys. I just give them a quick buff. But that one looks kind of funky. That copper looks almost red, doesn't it? It's weird. I think it's with the being with it being next to the white. And I just put a little tube on the back, as I do often with these guys. So that's that one. This is that one, which looks really funky, doesn't it? Really cool pattern, that one. And this, I was passing the bits of scraps through just to get them blended, which has made quite a nice colour actually. And I noticed the pattern looked really nice, so I just cut myself a quick pendant out of the middle before I finished the rest of the blending. I just thought it looked pretty cool, and I've just backed it on a piece of what I'd already blended. Again, that hasn't really been sanded, guys. You can see there's a couple of little bumps in it. I just gave it a quick buff for purposes of the video. But I'm going to pop this one on a rubber cord. Oh, get off. And this is just a 5mm Buna cord with a 5mm magnetic clasp. So that'll hang that way. And then I've just got some dark grey. There is a fleck, it's quite shiny. Just some dark grey leather. I think this is actually a leather cord. I don't buy much of it these days, but the colours are pretty cool. And I'll just do my little knot trick with it. Twist that, pop it back through. It's quite stiff, this cord. There we go. So we've just got a little pendant there. I will finish this off a bit better, guys. It's got a decent shine on it, but it does need a little bit of a sand. So there we go. I'm not going to do anything with that one. But yeah, so there we go, guys. Just showcasing these cool Mokume Gane cutters, pushers, whatever you want to call them. Really easy to use, guys, as well. Like I say, with my hands sometimes I struggle. So they're great. I could just put me, you know, if my hands were really bad, I could put my acrylic block on top. And as with all Sarah's cutters, they're really thick, really chunky. There's no flex in them. They're, you know, really good quality cutters. Right, guys, I'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me and putting up with my little product placement, I suppose you'd call it. But a really cool Mokume, just by using those little tools. See you all in the next video. Bye.